just say, Mommy, Ghana, oh, Jesus. Ghana, 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 I just mommy say, "Eya your my papa." And you really more Jonah me more kwaba. Na me bisa say what to say. You say nyame adwo ho ye. The next 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. It is about the development of Ghana. It is about the betterment of Ghana. It is about issues concerning of mind Ghana. Wo kabi na me so me kabi a. Enya tem didie. Enye ntokwa. Enye bribe ni adamudie na obi age. Enti ye begu nkofo ani mase. E we sa show yi so. Na mpo enye animguase. Eye no kure na ye kyekere. Ede ama wo man Ghana. Na ama Ghana timi afa no tuma pafira ni akase ane eye Ghana nie adumre me di asomdwe ne nam ne senti me di akwasi Ghana me di kwaku Ghana me di kofi Ghana ama Ghana kosia Ghana afia Ghana onie enam de na brewo no e ma obunfu enanwumre ne mom se ekoma wa me pato boa me na yemfa anase ma de na asese no sa ankwa ma wo nenso a ekena boame ye ne enye ne ye ne kena animguase ento me ne omienu anumre mi pato fa me ko ye Facebook ne so eno aye MBN 360 pato aye Facebook anase MBN 360 also aye YouTube mi pato kire wadwen na me so me kire madwen enya tem didie enya ntokwa enya bribe enya so obi tan obi wo ye ne ya ebubu abaso wanye ne ya ebubu abaso me fa na se kese fa ma SA Stanjay e wo dwumadie so Stanjay se me kan kire se mattresses no original one wadi aba enti dan dan nyina me ka kire se me wanyamia wanyade na why na nyame oh Jesus the queen of the airwaves everybody nyame but SA Stanjay was me kan kire se tumrikai na bra na so ye na wo ba me ba double mattress and afei the queen size mattress and the king size mattress me ba eno na me yi kire na nwumre e we show no so no enkotwa gya wadwo na nkoto sika ntontwene dachi bia so wo ware a me ba eya kope empapa wate se me ware a in the next few months na se me ye oba ho ade a me ba wo boda eye the queen size mattress so e woni dem ho me mo me dem ho de eye the king size mattress ba ne bonye dem kra the king size eye 2004 me ba the queen size eye 1750 afei the double mattress eye 1250 mpa umpe we na apade ni nyina no eye SA Stanjay se me kan say all the 16 regions in Ghana people baby biara we are located the best of all people central region for more ane ye ho people man franco anwaga ayo eye tech anwaga SA Stanjay wo ho afa man franco bantewa constituency wo hwe man from people baby Isaac Owusu ansa ne campaign ni wo no the opposite two stores na wo ni nyina mpacho eye SA Stanjay wo hwe man from mpacho apapi woni ojo mpacho mo nyina mo ntumrikai na mo nko eye ohwim amam from mo nkonkwaje mo mattress no se djuma kua da roma na nwumre waso masem de djuma de ede bro Ghana ji eya your my papa na nwumre ye be hwede yen hey learn from a visionary leader na we message we eye hwan dia anwumre me kasi su bia de akire say sa message we it is for the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Learn from a visionary leader. Na ye di enti na ye ka say e baba John Dramani Mahama, we love you so much. E baba Callistus mpacho mumfantu Ghana enti MBN. E baba ye sami jamfi anwumre sa message we ya modia ye betimi asua de bi e wo ma na so de be ye ba kyekire o man ni ye ne hu se Ghana ye kyekire o man no. This message me pacho mo man enka ye papa John Dramani Mahama nsa learn from a visionary leader. Ne ye free he and yakodu he e ba ni say and the Ghana ye dem say si ye betimi aye ni ya we need to learn from a visionary leader. Now the person on power, the person steering the affairs and the day-to-day activities of the country called Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. This episode is for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The next one now, and we never see it. So we need 22 and I entire chair the airplane. I'm sure them we are Obia Atalangu. Yeah, hey, and Kasa, where the Yesi from the Dika. You could have before that. Mamma Dara Homra, not for your buy. Yet the Jumadian and Kasa at me abroad. Damn it! Yeah, your mind, papa. Maybe see ya. We are living no stone unturned. Ne mama me kan tell say ansa na wo man bia be ye ansa na wo man bia be tumpom ansa na wo man bia be free aduma kwa adum hey enye Harvard University dan no oboa odada o ansa na wo man bia be tia develop ye oboa enye huma so na koso na boche wo de be wia wo ne mum so o man be tumpom no tumpom ya eye obi a wo ni suade hunu papa ne nyamiso wo na komam no wo nyame adwene eno ene be ma wo man na tumpom it learn from a visionary leader me ba so tie ni ye so unim so wanyini e wo Ghana ha enkokorafo ne botire nya ben enti ko botire nya ben na so wanyini di a ene anyumre ye betu ye hofo ne mom akola tiri so panyini na panyini so asua nimde ne nyansa e de afi akola ho now say that tie de wo me learn from a visionary leader na no di kan me man wan kasa wudiem ewa ene anwumre e fa ne His Excellency former president hwaya former president Ben na hwa ne din wo wutirim hi Nana Akufo-Addo oh Masat hey but hwaya Nana Akufo-Addo and I papa Mills Kofo learn from a visionary leader no di kan me pa cho tie ne Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Osajefo. He was a visionary leader. A team part John Dramani Mahama and you may yebedin komo e my Ghana. MPP for this for my come on near to Ghana no. Na e kroni e pese ya tete tie ye. Me bato a time came this man Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Yanatrin said or person will develop Ghana. He took Ghana from one point to another point. Na na dream na ye say or person will reduce the dependency ratio you depending on imported goods from outside Ghana near the bow my Ghana and for that matter what the systems ebe go na fei was started was see factories e my Ghana let me aboa am Ghana tumpom now Derek na niso ade hu no we need to learn into our system enuti Kwame Nkrumah niso ade hu was see factories obiabia nyuma my Ghana. We are learning from a visionary leader. Now, direct video one.
After Ghana, led by Osajefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, gained independence from the British in 1957, the country's industrial sector was underdeveloped and contributed very little to the economic growth of the country. The colonial rulers had created an economic system heavily dependent on manufactured products from abroad, because their main objective was the extraction of raw materials from the Gold Coast to the colonial metropolis. Local roads and railway lines only targeted rich resource regions. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah set out to create a sustainable and independent economy. His main objective was to extensively reduce the dependency on imported goods, transform the industrial structure by creating more manufacturing industries that will satisfy the basic needs of Ghanaians, create jobs and break the vicious cycle of poverty. The Nkrumah-led government focused on the development of large-scale manufacturing industries owned and managed by the state. Ghana began a number of state industries that will produce goods ranging from cement, steel, roofing sheet, glass, jute, matches, sugar, pepper, flour, tomatoes, beef, shoes, and many more. In today's video, we take a look at the state of some of these factories. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, click on the subscribe button.
Like. Okay, so we are learning from this visionary leader. What would they do in Ghana? Now, after direct video 2 was starting say a glass factory our Ghana. Now the bayan say Coke, Fanta, Guinness, and Faber was so Guinness. and a club, hey, bumbo, hey, and a say, and a bumbo, all the drinks, the beverages, our Ghana, ya be yan tuano, our Ghana, it will be a factory, na ye glass factory, our my Ghana, and Kasa factory, me pato chenye, na sa factory, no one could see, a yet takwa in Swayem, the beer your friend Aboso, and pato glass factory, no, let us say, video to Shebra.
Aboso Glass Factory was set up in 1996 at a cost of 9 million Ghana cedi. The company was situated in Aboso, a town near Takwa, in the western region of Ghana, that was also known for its gold and manganese deposits. The factory was a major manufacturer of glass and a supplier of bottles for the beverage industry. The factory is said to have employed over 500 residents from Aboso and neighboring communities, with a yearly output of 18 million bottles, 2 million units of tableware, and 10 million square feet of sheet glass and louver glass. The prolific factory, which was once the leading glass and bottle producer in West Africa, has been abandoned for decades due to financial constraints. The youth of the town are calling on the government to revamp the factory, as their only source of livelihood has now become illegal mining, also locally known.
Learn from a visionary leader. Where Yatem Didier, yes, Yandy. Musamu Nimdiana, Yabet number Yamokofa Nimdiana free. Now, in 1967, under the tenureship of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Wako Eastern region, baby, a friend Kade, and what and we are a sea factory via or two these Manchester factory. In the eastern region of Ghana, Kade, na matches production ever holding a factory. Na Ghana aya matches in we are other part of the western Africa and other part of the African countries, you know, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, South Africa, other part. Na Ghana import matches at the coho. And let me know say Ghana import matches every Niger, Togo, Indonesia, India, dream Bayene Yare, and Ayako Consentia. Direct video 3, Kade Matches Factory, Shabla. We need to learn from a visionary leader. If I told me, me do quota crade. When you say yes, cigarette, ever Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah 10 worship. Unzani cigarette or Ghana. Na do ye ni. Was the factory be ever takrade. Na ye friend cigarette factory. Na do ye ni say. Or find nipa 550 at that time. Na mrofuni become. Na a nipa omu management members. I don't manage that factory no. Na ye maku 42 management team 42 no na Ghana for wo 17 and come management team no na tie every 1 minute no mu ye cigarette 1250 every 1 minute bia at that time na ye si na ye bajibi bre no mu ye cigarette 1250 in 1 minute senka factory that so hobesi na what is going through your mind? Direct video 4 cigarette factory in Takrade, Shabra.
Cigarettes too are manufactured in Ghana. At the Pioneer Tobacco Company's factory at Takoradi, local leaf, over 50% of it, is blended with imported tobacco to suit all tastes. 550 people are employed, and of the 42 management staff, 17 are Ghanaian. Each of the making machines can turn out 1,250 cigarettes a minute, which, with a bit of arithmetic, gives the plant an output of nearly 10 million cigarettes a day. Apart from its contribution to the consumer market, the company spends some £75,000 a year on developing the local tobacco crop. And in 2 years, output has risen from 17,000 pounds of leaf to over 2 million.
Learn from a visionary leader. Now you see a car ever Ghana. You boats and knots ever Ghana. And you know, Ukotema, na manufacturing a plant or a car. In those days, Kwame Nkrumah's era, we need to learn from a visionary leader. Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, this episode is for you. Now within the shortest possible time, 24-hour economy na timia yejuma. Na me bechi onipa mienu pe ende who we beko. Derek, video 5, car assembling plant, video 5, tema, shebra.
Today, more and more kinds of production are being undertaken. And more articles of every kind are bearing the title, Made in Ghana. A good example is the lorry assembly plant at Tema. Here records have been broken by Ghanaians with no previous engineering experience. Production is already double the expected figure, and the workers may be recognized in a new skilled category, to be known as motor assembly technicians. Every day that passes sees another 7 chassis complete. Experience has already shown that in industry, the Ghanaian is an able, cheerful and willing worker with a passion for learning and advancement.
Now, Abraham who saw by a car Ghana no in 1963 and will be a company bia or car tie in the western part of Ghana 1963 near front of Bonsa car tie manufacturing factory. Patrol ever western side of Ghana, Bonsa car tie factory. Patrol video 6. Derek, you car tie no
Bonsa Tie Factory was established in 1963 under the import substitution industrial strategy. The factory, which is located at Bonsaso in the western region of Ghana, was to produce vehicle ties for the local automobile assembling industry and the mines. The factory was strategically placed in Bonsaso due to its vast rubber plantation stretching from the western region to the central region. The factory, which had a rated production capacity of 1,500 ties per day and about 420,000 ties per annum, has been defunct for decades. After Firestone Ties, which is a global brand, sold its 60% share back to the government, the plant remained inactive and abandoned. Report from 2012 by the Ghana Rubber Estates Limited suggests that Ghana exports about 40,000 tons, which is 95% of its rubber production.
It learn from a visionary leader. Dear he and Papa John Dramani Mahama obetimi. Now, at this point, takwa inswayem. Kata no. Hwenye bra, hwenye video 7, hwenye bra. state ni nie that hwehwe video 9 to 110 video 9 me pa cho tie nie Harvard University for no Oxford University for uma di Ghana bro me pa cho it is time enye bukum kofi yemfa fie nyansa emfa embu oman no your excellency so this episode is for you now in 1960 Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Yenadrin said no video 9 direct afa obeye tomatoes factory e jama oman Ghana me say adie bia Dr. Kwame Nkrumah de ma oman Ghana no we need to learn from a visionary leader na Ghana to be ho in 1960 me pato was tomatoes factory e jama oman Ghana na ofanipa almost about 1,000 plus and then you at that time paper chow and why na the state need to say video 9 1960 video 9 Shebra
Wenchi Tomato Processing Factory, located in what was then the Brong-Ahafo region, is known for the processing and packaging of tomatoes and other vegetables such as okra and garden eggs. The factory was established in the 1960s under the Nkrumah regime. It was estimated to have employed over 1,000 people and also served as a ready market for the tomato farmers, which encouraged individuals in the community to enter into agriculture. Sadly, the factory has been inactive for decades. It was a huge blow to farmers and the workers whose livelihood depended on it. A region once noted for its mass production of canned tomatoes was brought down to its knees. Between the years 2000 and 2007, the factory would reopen again, but would later shut down due to an unreliable supply of the right tomato breed for processing.
Okay, we are learning from a visionary leader. This was some of the things that Kwame Nkrumah Yadema or my Ghana within the period of 6 years and Kwame Harvard, Oxford, Lincoln. Omu tena so 8 years mpachom omu ne kura abodia kese wo man Ghana bisa ho se anya pesi obokwakwogye e wo IMF ne ye de measures begu forma nimdie ni nyansa bai ni fie adwene bai no mu wo to develop the country called Ghana and we are learning from a visionary leader mama Ghana ni ba ko afei me be ma abamu abia ananu ya ne yawo no mi megira hai manyini che no at the age of 36 when you soldier ni na ompe ensamfo mpankwase asam anutino wo ya at the papa bi now David be pacho communicate video level mama now I am taking you to the country called Burkina Faso in 2022 and a coup d'etat esi wo ho abranche bia ye friend Ibrahim Traore e ba beje wo man no na in 2023 obeje wo man no wo ye na dwen se afa good a wo mutu no Burkina Faso no on fa nkwa bontin bio a young man of 36 years is he visionary o wani so ade hunu e de man mind say yemfa gold ni nkonkon fo cross bio dia e de no beye was gold refinery e wo Burkina Faso was see and now we see video 11 I am taking you from this country to different parts Burkina Faso video 11 here Ibrahim Traore video 11 Shebra aya company no any wasi me patrol na enipa wan fa wo misisi ya no within the space of less than 3 years Ibrahim Traore is transforming the country called Burkina Faso me patrol eni waso wan fa gold no wan fa gold bio 36 years abrantia wo ye baburu me patrol eni gold refinery waso no a wo ye na de etu onu ni nkofo nie omo wia man no da bi da onwia video 12 was afa what the improvement beba abrantia no wasle nim kaka motobi a wo kono what the improvement beba wo hwe the state wo se before no se bi ye beti any dam yes afa railway network afa wo se car ho odin editie sa railway network where why no ho no be free from Burkina Faso to Ghana to Tema but we need the government of Ghana and the Kabom and Omu building a railway line from Burkina Faso to Tema. It was a complete year. Was it a time may come after Ghana who day and near my a car quanso, ye beginning in every hope near the train quanso, and yet he has done it. In the year 2024, May, Why you not just say electricity and your problem and my Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore, video 13, and it's what the hydroelectricity power and the bypass and ye were converting the dams, were converting area, were converting near my Juba, and my Burkina Faso for a patrobinier or them from a generating light. The patron learn from a visionary leader. The patron your soldier 36 years down the lane. It's democracy in a year, and that's a soldier buying a year. So, man to Tunyamaya, a time may come, and showing me, but me 2 million reaction, we see it, and yet, and no, and the honor, he is doing a very good job. I had our rebel hope. Video 14. Now, why not this is said, or see a dying, and your man in man for, or see a dying, and your man in man for, a TV patron, and yet, affordable housing project, and you're gonna get you. And yet Ghana Diana won't even turn here for Timmy Tono. Because Ibrahim Traore was sit dying at the Burkina Faso for Muntacha say the Abogisa and the Bumai. Muntacha say yet the Enfebre and the Bumai. Muntacha say yet the Abogisa Frita and Buyawam and the Bumai. A boy of 36 years learned from a visionary leader. And then you can't have a trouble. And you can craft for now, woman, do woman, Naka woman expiry date. To develop the country. But I share na yensia near family mem. Why Ibrahim Traore? Natanie, baby, denie. What the necessity book, Minoka say. I catch a Burkina Faso for say. Afei, me patro some mumpo. Muban Wakwadu, the Mabo Koduan Pessie, Mokimoko, Mudim Kumaka Hunamadi, our Burkina. Finance Quay, Yenya Biane. Na yɛn yakese yɛ die aduane me mamu fa emrofo aduane emepiem o my Ghana mu bio e wo o my Burkina mu bio yɛn yɛ bedua yɛ die na yɛ die and for that matter wo yɛ na dwene say o be focus on agriculture, leadership by example, wo yɛ leadership with wisdom, leadership with a fienyansa and Ibrahim Traore wo di bu my e wo Burkina Faso eti on agriculture e die na Ibrahim Traore yɛ wo yɛ na dwene say we focus on machines. Video 15. I feel share machines in the black. And yeah,
they're not just about farming. They represent a national movement toward economic sovereignty and resilience. A key commits are not just about farming. They represent a national movement toward economic sovereignty and resilience. A key component of Traore's strategy is agricultural mechanization, a game-changing shift that significantly increases productivity and efficiency. Traditionally, many farmers in Burkina Faso relied on rudimentary tools and manual labour, limiting the scale and output of their farms. Recognising this limitation, Traore's government initiated a massive distribution of modern farming equipment to rural communities, including 400 tractors to facilitate large-scale farming, 239 tillers for smallholder farmers, 710 motor pumps to improve irrigation and reduce dependence on unpredictable rainfall, 714 motorcycles to aid agricultural extension workers in reaching remote farming communities. These investments have revolutionized farming practices, reducing the...
Okay, yes, Juma, and Harvard, Patro Debbie, and Lincoln, and Oxford. Sanko for Mujia or Mino. As it's a year, a good player, if you young somebody develop mine, near you will be a walk dog at the mouth, near the Ghana Nasan in Sa, yet your minus and in Sa. Next year, this boy 36 years, after desert environment, I walk Burkina Faso. What done it desert in over thousands of acres of land. Now what done in what they what the Bayer Kuya. Nothing. What ma a chrome for them, or ma and penny for more universities, or more nursing trainings, or more colleges, and lay pipes under the desert land. No man lay pipes and their pipes and they say supply water and they find irrigation. Now irrigation is supply water and their master no transform desert land to agriculture and fertile land. This is Nyansabo president. Direct video 16.
Activity and income. To secure long-term food security, Burkina Faso is investing in the agricultural research and development, R&D. The government has partnered with scientific institutions, universities and international research organizations to develop drought-resistant and disease-resistant seed varieties tailored for the country's climate. improved irrigation techniques to optimize water usage in dry regions, advanced soil management strategies to combat desertification. These innovations not only increase yields, but also ensure that Burkina Faso's agriculture remains resilient in the face of climate change.
One the desert no. So we lay pipes under the soil, the land, in the air pumping so goose what the agriculture. Nyansa ni enye Harvard. Tienye nya krono nya constitution amemu no yebu no ha. Ya di nyansa na ebu mai 36 years na tienye. Adenti na before. Yentimi hwam Burkina Faso president adentia na da bia ye de ho atom rofo so ye de ho ato US for so ye de ho ato IMF so e akwaduro na yemo ana say de video 17 t explanation ni bra video 17.
Question is, why are other African leaders not following this blueprint? Why are your prisons still centers of waste instead of centers of productivity? Why are you lamenting over foreign aid cuts instead of mobilizing your people? Why are you waiting for handouts when your nations are rich in land and labor? Captain Ibrahim Traoré has provided the solution. It is time for Africa to rise. Burkina Faso is not waiting. They are leading, they are producing, and they are proving to the world that true sovereignty is possible with bold leadership, strategic vision, and decisive action. You see, since assuming leadership, President Ibrahim Traoré has embarked on an ambitious mission to reshape Burkina Faso's agricultural sector.
He has taken bold leadership 36 years. Tienye enya bo be sending fie bebre nkwakrafo adwene na nya dwuma. Nkwakrafo no adwene na nya dwuma. Omo timi tam sika ne akotoagu. Me say this is a leader. We need a visionary leader who can develop the country called Ghana. Natie, on November 30th, 2024, this young man was here for one crate tomatoes and free focus of you. Then a crop Burkina Faso, o mankasa besi o tomatoes plant. Tienye, nyansen ye juma. Akoma da tomatoes is say kwa in the central region of Ghana. Bono side when your tomatoes is say, we see factory. Aye no kre we see and now we see factory no e wo bobo dia laso e wo aye Burkina Faso, the second capital city in Burkina Faso. Direct video 18 hwe Burkina Faso tomato factory hwe bra. Kache yen se ye boa na kache yen se ye dwa anum nyansafo mo wai anyansafo Ghana mo wai. And yet this is the man, the military man, at the age of 36. When you come for one for the bush, your friends is sent a man warning. Or at the money mine. At the tomatoes factory, and yet Ghana for tomatoes factory way. Mumbisa leaders some school Harvard. Mumbisa woman called KNUSC. Mumbisa woman do Misa say you called University of Ghana, Legon, near the Sabon, Legon, who pay. Lego akoko yam lego nyans nim die nim mutimi nya hwe sukuu no mudu tubu keke mudu hwiaman no de amuko ye na Harvard no eye krono na mudu boye ene tomato factory ni siwa no wodi why one first certificate mo no bo emfa nante abontene we ye leader with a vision odone mai, and that is what he is doing. Now on the other side of the factory, Derek, where factory no man hu ni ye yes, see factory na wie wo Burkina Faso patro enie. Oh Jesus, adia aye tomato paste. Oh Jesus, factory leaders you know. Oh Jesus, dancer ye adwuma, leadership ye adwuma, wone ne call for rounds. Wo ma hu factory sin nie, ye bia tomatoes no, ye de ye adwuma, wa fan for adwuma. This is a leader. This is a visionary leader. This is a selfless leader. Wone call for on him conform for sign contract and the backdoor kickbacks. When you be factory na be chono, catch me some bois. Factory ni na afei o catch Burkina Faso for say. Every no koi adiya tomato paste no na mbedi. Tomato paste bi an na mbedi. Burkina Faso mu ayedua na mbedi. Muntimi ndi abonten de da. Video 19 Tibra.
For vast fields of wheat, maize and rice cultivated by inmates, he made a powerful declaration. This is the first time that this facility has reached such a level of agricultural production. What you see here today is the direct result of the Presidential Initiative for Food Self-Sufficiency and the Agricultural Offensive launched by the Ministry of Agriculture. The vision of the head of state is clear. Burkina Faso must produce what it consumes and ensure that we never rely on foreign aid again. According to Minister Bayala, 90% of Burkina Faso's population is made up of young people. For years, the government has struggled with the challenge of unemployment, crime, and a growing prison population. However, under Captain Traoré's leadership, the state has adopted a new approach, turning the prison system into a productive arm of the economy. The state cannot afford to waste resources feeding people.
Okay, yes, Ghana Beye Yewate. You hear a visionary leader. Now, video 20. Now, he is focusing on agriculture alone. Was in expanding the economy. No, on fan home to grow for some years. The necessity was a 1G Bia and more beer free Bonibia Hobio. It one Casa was sending Numa, and until countries be as starting in Yan Topa was so on home. One to say no go be any bet now for tea. And Yansadi a Gradiname. Hey, and conforming in Yanson was a prisoners a woman Burkina Faso. Omu gudem obo omu huka omu fa omu nyahwe nti wosisi adan e wo wiram na omu aye afuo wama omu asase eti ya di business no e na eye adwuma e wo eye Burkina Faso na ti ani gi sem e wo mu nie hwese business no ye adan no ye de obi asafo asa ne nsam na enti ye free Burkina Faso ba ne se business bia ni wo na dwe se wo dwane e na body gas bia ni soja fo bia so ni wo machi omu koye adwuma na no ma beda omu koye adwuma na no ma beda e kire wo say soja ni na wodi o man nanim no empo omu mu da fiase na gya tumi say he is our leader yen free hanko no na yen man na develop and that is agriculture after video 20 hwe process awade eye business na faso a wodi omu ye kua na business nso anya wodo e de ma Burkina Faso wo de no omu gunsawem ba ko ti hwa ha ba ko na hwa ha na wo ya tan bo no yanko peo na ban eye nkwan nsuo e ma omudi na obo omuka nimdie ni ho adwe no yare na kua entimi nye sa princess entimi nye kua wa ban no wo yare woni nimdie bia hwe Burkina Faso 36 years hwe nyansa eye aduma hwebra.
Week, Burkina Faso's Minister of Justice and Human Rights, Mr. Edaso Rodrigue Bayala, visited Baporo Prison Center, a correctional facility that has been transformed into a large-scale agricultural site. No longer idle behind bars. They are working, farming and feeding the nation. When President Traoré declared that Burkina Faso would no longer beg for food, he backed his words with decisive action. One of the most groundbreaking policies introduced under his leadership is the integration of prisoners into the national agricultural workforce.
Okay, Derek, for 21 and 20 so after a diner prison for them now will be unguided for 21.
The program is already visible. Baporo Agricultural Prison now houses 80 inmates dedicated to full-time farming. During the rainy season, an additional 180 prisoners from Boromo Prison are mobilized to increase production. A new 500-seat detention center is under construction to expand the program and train more inmates in agricultural occupations. And here's something even more astonishing. Our fields are not fenced. The detainees themselves oversee security night and day. They hold the keys to their own rooms and watch over the crops without any guards. This proves that they understand the spirit of this program and are committed to learning.
What a prison for no man kasa obia wan safo bodyguard security bia ni ho omu ye adwuma omu dia koma papa ye adwuma omu nso omu boa mo man no wo de no omu gunsawem enkuro omu hu nyina propro omu gudem enkwan suro bi ensuo ene ye de ma omu se nkwan wi ene jot ene samfo ene omu di no ho obi leader bia no ho wonim de so obetimi a transfer omu sankofo abrabo ko kepkos ko hwe eye ko kuma se ko hwe omu gudem ye den leadership by nyansabo eye government ene ye de ye adwuma na awreho sama wure be hu nie Ghana so te comfortable affordable housing sika na eye hwebuada Akufo do buy was 8,000 Ojai Sagleme John me papa John Muhammad ye Sagleme na sika ni nyina san ya da ne yansi no e was Sagleme sa housing project no wo mu ja ya sika ni nyina san ye nsi dan no eno e ka wiram me ba to tie nie akufo ado wo be ko no pokuase wo be si 8000 ba to kwaje sika wanwie waja hokọ tie leader we wo say ne manfo ho kiri wo mu ebinum ni ba bi da awurade nyame ani ntino wo si free houses Derek video 22 eye no kre ananya no kre free houses for Burkina Faso wo ni ba bi da free shebra.
Also, President Ibrahim Traoré has announced project to build free houses for every citizen, promising to end homelessness in the country. He declared that no one in Burkina Faso should live without shelter and that the government will build homes for all. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traoré has announced project to build free houses for every citizen, promising to end homelessness in the country. He declared that no one in Burkina Faso should live without shelter and that the government will build homes for all.
What was that? Free house project. What's that? Was it Yama woman baby da? Tiania be sound on your scanaway. Was it one new brony be any aid bio on your scanaway? This is 36-year-old boy. If I told one call for him, and I know yes, affordable house. Scania did. I can't affordable house and teacher need to be public because it is sold in dollars. Saglame, if Papa John Dramani Mahama time, Saglame, a William Sikana sign. A good father, Pokiase, or so was 8,000. Why is it Sikanaway? Nobody. One we Harvard, one we Lincoln, one we Oxford, and Pato Tienier, Burkina Bay International, and Pato leader no 36 years. One for university as someone or the year to my own fiance was see building had your ma woman be and ye yachon. When we are whatever my woman say a first Libya president, your first Derek Kaime, Libya president Gaddafi, say I know what you over why now what time. Before it is high time. I was your him dear. It is high time. I was your show be a visionary leader near to my sending certificate to the I what do you have a minor? Certificate no what do you have a minor? I had 10,000 I was deserve about 100,000. Well, we are minor. And it was sign contractor 4 and I was signed 1,058 million. And I could go minimum on home. Tienier on Fahon, what the Harvard University certificate and what the name and the board of Boston. Who there? Hidikutrayam. And you fear answer, and I was here the boy minor 0537 158 638 0537 158 638. I guarantee. Who will be your leader? A visionary leader is what we need. A visionary leader. And no, and I share. Monsha Kwame Nkrumah Nyama. Dia wo munum kwa family o monhwe Ibrahim Traoré e wo Burkina Faso sika no efiri hi na ode yes aneman efiri eye leadership qualities eye wodo medafo udi we akasa free
Brother David na me no kasa na
Brother David mpacho pon te say pon e ho te say
ndema ende makuma so ade no say Amo yesia na makuma to me.
Good one.
Moya program si abra makuma to me. Mo start ye ni say ya. Na Ghana funa almost ya de pekire no. No mo ba radio so mo defend ye kanya me be bo ma no no. We be ka say na NDC ba o ye say. Na NPP ba ye say. Kadi ni na ye say adwon, but ya tra mo ba Ghana fu mo say Ghana no. Enkoma be ya de papa de to o ma ye.
Good one there.
And na ye na say de ko papa. Na so bi the 2 years, that the 3 years aba. Na so just adi no wa yes adi a. Na Ghana benefit na say. Ento ma mo pro radio today be ametramo. Yes be obi a chen adwin. But Ghana no ye obi papa mo man no.
Good one.
Ento mo man focus ya adwin what anya me. Ne nka say MPP enya we. And this enya we. Ento mo ba mo ye maye. Na this be bo ye we sing nanado. And nanado ye we so. Afa ye nko be bia. Enti na de be ameka say Ghana ye nya leader.
Okay.
What's that baby? I'm a leader near.
Yes.
You're leader. Ghanaians in the phenomenon to me, I am. But someone who said Ghana for no. Party, and that independent party. No. Until the summer, be the American. You prepare party motion. What is 6 years? You know why we did some few years. That's why the why you come Kumnipa. Then I just got into me. Until from Otina, Meme Castro Bempin. That's what now for Namoye. News review. na mo ya program mo brand this MPP ma me fra mo call ni bio se time I program say na mo say mo yansa na me pe we na e be bo man no
good one
nyama say ni nya this MPP na be bo ai mo ko say mo eduma
good one there brother David already show producer te ha enti wo put it on paper mpacho show we nipa 25 and ye share chini e show ni bro ye ni agro ye twiri Ghana ho who is a visionary leader enya Harvard o medafo so one course school and chairman na hawate if you nyansa for your adwuma medafo pato di say o kasa free he
yeah that's right ba
okay guarantee ni chawadwe
hello
guarantee ni chawadwe
aha medase when we say everybody ye kan ya na youth ni nyinni na penifo so nyinni na so Ghana ye penifo e ba ne ya abro sansa hwe galamsey duma edi sensu na de ukai China kobata de so tie koko edi so koko ni soa Ghana ye beton koko bie eyo how any niema ye mpanifo ni di se mama be you open bottom siko papa open bottom sika enya dio be ti so man ni da na baby am chia group no get desert ya twini eguso edua kwadu a ukrom kwadu ni ya beto biem ukrom kwaya ya beto biem mega ase
mo Erade show
ye ni duma tanya nyame isra
amen we ni ya chichi ya ni chichi ba yo abogese for no matwam expiry date account wo medafo me ba to di ni say kasa free he
kadastic botiano
me ba to guarantee ni chawadwe
me pa cho papa we nyame isra no
okay
nyame isra pa Mission adia wa ye pa adia wa yi edikata na wa kata me pipotiano me see ye won so bebre wa inamu nim say this ana MPP botiano nso wi na edi net ya se na edi enamu ahemu na ye nyina boya chama gbagbo boys na we ran nya be aduma say no e fato gota na da ho omu sa rura no dey bottom Bibia ayeka. Telephone mo NDC ba. No be ye kwai half. Na wa dey half. NDC ba. O be ye half. Na wa dey half. Share from communicate to a barrier. Consequence
mo Erade show ye kan okro ye identify problems ni ya solve it agriculture and betimi solve countries ni problem agric nkuto your excellency for when you see agric nkwaso famfidie bra na ka che Ghana for say de wonim banku di ne wonsua di de wonim eye akrakro di ne wonsua di de wonim nuhu ni mpampa di no mpampa na ye twimoko de fra no wonsua di na ye nkra mo mfie nkofo to si do na ye hwa di erofo di yes sir we didn't say na kasa free he o say
me kasa free elibo
elibo mo Erade show Ghana ntini chawadwen. Wow. Yay, Erade oko. Elibo. Kasa mitiu. Jia baby ye kakra bi na me hia o pa wai. Jia baby ye kakra bi. Elibo. Yay, Erade. Me nua ikasa so network ne ma. Oh, Erade. Elibo. Just a Togo side ho baby no free o. O hwe guarantee. Jumadi away. Oh, Erade. 0537158638. You cannot crack Ghana for. Learn from a visionary leader. Me do from patodi say na kasa free.
Hello.
Yes sir, we did say o kasa free.
Me de Enoch me kasa papa.
Me patodi guarantee ni chewadwen.
Nyame sha pa no program na we.
Amen.
Kosubare is na dabuwa.
Amen.
O ma penny for the adwen bi adwen. So wo aburu ti e nko kokra e momo so. Ye ya na so mo so awa.
Yes.
Nyame.
Amen. Amen.
I support the program.
Mo mumma support ye mpacho mumfa me producer aye ne sponsorship aye no to so ma no na on support me 023 0245 230188 me da fo mpacho di say yes sir we di yes sir we di no bia kasa free
e ko tell me me evangelist manu me kasa free kuma say asafo
oh mpacho papa hu ye de
me mpacho open you kasa pa na o kasa mo no be me den say ya be pa de me ho pa be be me den say o say e fa say en benefonu share finyanza
good
en benefonu share finyanza o the bible say ko bi ni finyanza o mo say urade
sir
oh also omo de ende e nwoma de urade ni ente no so de etimi form anu ko ba bia na mo to finyanza na on urade de boy e many pa dwene e ko atiri e many pa hu ni swade hu no e many pa na adini mo sie mu bie ente omo de o dwena to university another go school do be and what me hu no bi papa e don de pa e di o pa na ko pa ente pen pone de o tenya san no pat abomo e to ko ra de ni on ko pen de ni nya sa do bo me se ne be ya o me tun do ma ko na ni be de ya ko pa o ya ko ka o juma na wo no e pa e la de ka o
0537158638 Ibacho Mate line no wale munti o Ghana nti line no yeso mu hia ba kwa ka ho manager pacho Ghana nti line kwa yeso mu hia ba kwa ka ho abrade me da fo pacho di se na kasa free he
Lupa musali kasa free ko tia e gum
gum na kasa he
e wo hopa
na hu free me gum hu free me adai oh yanko Ghana nti ni chawadwen
yeah Ghana for soldiers for na nhwe Ghana for soldiers for there escape and don't go take shit
yes
who are you oye
good
yeah you pretend this eti and
yes
show ban say we trip do you go ho it dey be papa tia bosun dey bio kam ye pam wo mko ni party mbra ke dey match party na wo we won papa ko garam say abos gas party na wo we tomato balugu tomato party ukunu party me bulso musilla e bi pine disi and you go school you school we transfer what the school to we were born to be cursed in our country and I said then what don't go piafe get put the be say go school but you know you go school maybe for Burkina Faso and Libya school be no alcohol school be no ko ya tuma ene ise o mo enimu tete na papa mahama bai e ma ba no be bie o mi pu omo ne namo committee for years aso ya mo 20 million wa nyahwe na 4 million na o de be de boom 20 days boom 2028 obi an se sa na dwen ne bra sheda so wo ya dem afi
mo erade gum nyame hirawo hwe Ghana for sisi a mo for certificate nje agi bi ewo ye mfa fie nyansa obi ha woni certificate enso obetimi aye aduma ba me da fo pato di se kasa free
hello
me pato di se kasa free
le kesefi axin
me pato di say
the film gesture
me pato mama nti o Ghana ntini
nia o Canada de o fire mpeni pole pa na nia me kan say sisi a issue pa ina nanom omo di dinwa da PMS no omo di busu sia pe e di ati issue no you need to we on the tour obi a sebi o onyame adom no na wako ko hwe adwuma bi carpenter and mason tailor no ka no se adwuma bi ba na se opedia ya de so nkofa me class amra ni o ka ka so oni hwe ni a o hwe e wo fie no o tuna aje papa so ye so ni class e ye pa no oni na me adwuma
mo erade shiraw Harvard for no wunim say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wanko Harvard ni bi wunim awurade nyame wo de me ba to me do fo di say kasa free he
hello
yes sir we did say kasa free he
wa cha me kasa free we ni history
ba to mama ti o Ghana ntini My auntie, why? My peke.
Yo, Pata, you miss out. Now, you're paying for me. You go for my drink. You are certain and now, okay. Because you are national cathedral. You can't move the room. I foundation of to go. That's because for that in there, I get the people from my mind. But probably then you are probably any clean the because of a few years ago, but I want to tell you,
and then one village, one dam, you who Sikana she sky train, Sikana she. And yet, Bobo factories in the Sikana call Cathedral Sikana Ira. What we Harvard, what we a Lincoln for. Middle of Udini, I can free.
Judgment time, if I don't read
a Sophia, and you're not a man from all. Okay, my uncle, Dan and Ginny.
Somehow, okay, I'm going to shout. I wouldn't Ghana for the same sorry, no problem because I bet you are a Ghana. That's the reality. Oh, I'm a Ghana. And it's such a point to a brand new. I'm so much to recover Ghana.
Well, I didn't shout. Someone said, some idea. Oh, that's Sophia. Oh, and that's how almost about 2 months. If I some George, one share network in a month of what? It gave a bamosono. Network, no. Sir, and the picture on Champa is doing the line. MTN, this is what can you do? Where can you do this, MTN? Where? Say Ghana now for MTN. What? Say Ghana now for MTN. Can you do this? At where? Therefore, we did the circus of free.
Maybe this allows me to tell friends not for me.
In fact, I want you Ghana.
Okay.
Okay.
So there is this year and I used to school and school.
Okay.
No man and some part of my young man from a wire.
Okay.
To get me up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tuesdays and Fridays, I actually showed watch it 7 o'clock. Tuesdays and Fridays, 7 p.m. Our MBN TV. But I actually, you cannot crash your gun and penny for. And yet, him learn from a visionary leader. Leader when is what do. And yet, school now, no. Ye pefie nyansa de abuman no. De omu wie sika te se de Kwame Nkrumah ye. De omu wie sika te se de 36-year boy e wo Burkina Faso wo ye no. Wo si free housing he de ama ne team amufo. Free house project. Omo ni ba bi da no wo si dan no. Bisa wo se wo nya sika no wo hefa. Adana ye nko aye de ye bre sa. Na me ama ye bibia enso ye bre. IMF nhyehyɛ atwen kuro yi daman no so ɛna yɛyɛ nurse for na teacher for di yɛyi wo ma di ɔmtifie ɛy ba ne sɛyi yɛnsua adeɛ yɛnsua fie nim deɛ ne yɛmfa mbu man yɛnya agriculture yie agric yɛnya ne yie na bɛ solve man ni problem yɛndi deɛ yɛne ankasa yɛdua menkani fufuo bayire fufuo banchampasie yɛni bi ne yɛnto nkɔfo deɛ no tontwene na Ghana enye stable no man ntimi nkɔ nanim wei ɛna yɛnim kokɔ asebayire ahabayire yɛntutu bi ne yɛndua because me ahabayire minimum dwo pa kokɔ asebayire ɛna na yɛdi empɔho kwadu yɛnwa kwadu na yɛtwimoko na yɛdidi kwadu dodo sɛ ne nim ɛwɔ nkenan adai ɛba ne sɛ medafo mebacho aha ɛna brebe ma yɛ kwan I'm here to do the NSC. I was saying near time. Madam Monica, oh Jesus, Madam Monica, oh Jesus. I'm just over here say that I will be sure no dika. Only more funny now. That you are seated. Yeah, mami nyakon. Yes, mami nyakon. Sami, and I feel Yakabaku, refuse, and I'm a woo. But I'm going to sister, but I want to say, when we say, oh, your pa, a Jumamu Cordier, when we saw Shagan and tea, Madame Monica, the baby. Okay, I don't want to say something to me tonight. Have a prima sabre, me for a second, and for my SA Stanjay, some countries, some chest, and papa power, the abba, patrol, a double. A queen size, a king size, patronina, what to be about unyam bio baby. I just say a SA Stanjay and can propose me and Ghana baby, Obenya SA Stanjay project in me. Now what talk? Meda was a son of me time, a sabre, and no cray, and you can't check Ghana leaders, and yet him did no time. Then when we have person mining to me koso and untinami aduma. If you are that can you have a different episode at your bro. Thank you very much for being with us from 7 p.m. about 8 o'clock. And I'm demanding your business may catch yourself till I come into your various destinations and your various houses. All what I'm telling you tonight is that take very good care of yourselves. And remember that in no time Jesus Christ will appear into his kingdom. When he comes, where will you be? Till I come into your various destinations and homes. Them catching you and say, I'm you know what I mean, and the Bakwanya branch of Hinabasidu. Till I come into your various destinations, or what I'm telling you tonight is that mucho gracia. Last time, harvester. I'm out.